Sometimes life gives you the opportunity to take on something a bit different, to maybe have a project that will stretch you and allow you to grow alongside it. And that's the point we're at the moment. We're downsizing from a big old house in France where I've been living and working for the last decade. And we're going to move on to a long, thin tube called a narrowboat. So that should be fun. So I'm Fran, the man behind the camera is H, and together we have design and engineering skills that we hope to be able to put together and come up with something really nice. The boat is being built by XR&D. At the moment they're halfway through the hull and it should be finished by June. Then we'll pop it on a truck and bring it down to a boatyard near us in Brighton and give ourselves the next year or so to fit it out. We're going to try to do it as sustainably as possible. We can't afford a hybrid engine, unfortunately, but we will have solar panels and lithium batteries, and we'll use upcycled and reclaimed materials as much as possible while maintaining a high standard of fit out. We'll get lots of ideas. Pinterest is great, hopefully from other boaters who do vlogs and just generally do a lot of researching around. So we're going to document this and pop it on YouTube, and hopefully by the end of all of this, if we haven't torn our hair out, we'll have a lovely boat.
This is a rather nifty plan that we've bought from the fit out pontoon. It comes with all sorts of extras that you can cut out and put into place to see how your space is going to work, which we did initially and then drew everything in. The boat is going to be 57 foot long and it's going to have a Birmingham bottom, which means that under the gunnels it will be straight down and give us a few precious extra inches. The back of the boat is going to be widened here, and that's because these are our bikes. We want to be able to put our bikes on the back of the boat, one in front and under the tiller, and one on a little tow bracket behind. So hopefully they'll go on rather neatly like that. They should be easy to get on and off the boat and should give us plenty of space to jump on and off too. The boat is drawn up as the semi-trad, but we're going to have a semi-trad, which means that the back of our boat will come roughly to here, and these will be a couple of gas lockers there. We'll come down into the galley because it's a reverse layout, and we've given ourselves plenty of space for a nice galley, and potentially the area of that will change more likely than any of the rest of the boats as we build. There's going to be a couple of floor hatches here so that rather than have a fridge, I can keep stuff that needs to be cool under the floor, and then I can have a half-size freezer to keep food in. As we come along, we get here, and that's a Pullman dinette which we'll build up on a step to give us storage. All the way along we're going for the large windows, 42 inches. Here there will be a side hatch, and down in the living area there will also be another side hatch. This will convert into a small double, and we'll have a sofa bed here which will also convert into a double. We'll have a penguin stove here, which is a slim rectangular type with an oven on it. And then we'll come through into a walk-through bathroom. We'll have a shower with a bath underneath it, which means that we can collect water and use it to do our hand washing, as water is such a precious commodity on a boat. We're going to go for a Kildwick compost toilet, and this will be the sink area over there. We'll walk through into the bedroom. These will be 2 wardrobes here, and then we'll have a large double or king size built right up into the bow. There'll be a very small well deck there with 2 half doors going out, and we'll just have portholes up this end. So that's how we're going to have it at the moment. I've no doubt it will change, but this will probably suit the way that we like to live, and that's what we'll work on for the time being.
Today we're taking a trip down the boatyard in Shoreham, which is close to Brighton. We're hoping to get our boat put in here for the fit out, but because it's a project, it's going to take a year or so. We have to go and ask the chap that runs the boatyard if we can put it in here, if he can squeeze us in, and he'll have to check with the people that run the club. It's great down here, it's close to the sea, it's a cycle ride from Brighton, and there's a community of houseboaters nearby that we know who'll be able to give us loads of help and advice. There's also this rather good 25-ton crane which will lift our boat.
So at the moment we've spoken to the man who runs the Sussex Yacht Club, and the application has to go before committee to see if we can get in there for June, and we're waiting to hear from them, but it looks like it'll be okay. I think it's because it's a project and it's going to be there for a year or so. They have to make sure they're going to have room, but because it's thin it'll slip in between the other boats. So we're just waiting for the thumbs up on that, which will hopefully come in the next week or so. This is our first video. They'll get better. It's very hard talking to a camera, so I'm going to have to get used to that. But if you want to see the development of our boat and other things, it'd be great if you could subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.